Hi, this is Pastor Philip, and we are so excited to be in Amos chapter 8 today. This is our devotional for today, and we've got 2 more weeks, this week and next week, as we finish up the book of Amos. And in Amos chapter 8, we're going to actually dive into verses 4 through 8 for just a little bit today in our devotional. And in Amos chapter 8, verses 4 through 8, we see that God is angry with those who do business in Israel. Really, those who are doing business in the marketplace. You may remember that in chapter 4, we talked about those who frequent the marketplace. So those who lavishly spend money in the marketplace. But this is those businessmen and women in the marketplace. And so really we're talking about people in business today. And what was happening is that these people wanted it both ways. They wanted to show that they were following God, so they shut down for all the big God festivals throughout the year, but they also are desperately waiting to get back open so that they can make money, and they also are cheating people out of, especially those who are poor and on the fringes, out of their money. And that you may say, well, how are they cheating people? Through their business practices. They're taking weights and adding it to the scales. They're cutting corners. They're not giving them best pieces of meat. They are doing things to make sure that they come out on top. So what does this mean for us in our daily lives? I think a lot of times we can think that being a Christian and following Jesus helps my personal life to be better, and even helps me to be a more spiritual person. I go to church, I say nice things to people. But have you ever stopped to think what following God means for your life at work? How are you following God in your business practices? Have you ever said the phrase, listen, it's just business? If you've said the phrase, it's just business, then maybe you need to recalibrate what it means to follow God in the workplace. There are going to be times as a follower of Jesus when you're going to have to make tough decisions about what it means to be a Christian in the workplace. Because following God means that sometimes the easiest way, or the way of cutting corners, or the way of, possibly even making a little more money off of your customers might not be the best way. We need to ask questions like, is what we're doing going to affect the poorest among us? Is what we're doing going to hurt those on the margins? Is my business practices going to bring problems for those who cannot afford for this product to go up even more so I make more profits? What is it that you're doing that you need to question? Am I following after what God wants for me, or what the bottom line says in this situation? It's interesting because so many times, I think in this series, we've been reminded that Christianity is not just one more piece of the puzzle of our lives. Following Jesus is our life. Being a Christian is our life. And everything else fits into that. Our politics fits into that. Our business practices fits into that. How we spend our money fits into that. Our family life fits into that. Who, like Pastor David was talking about on Sunday, who we intercede for fits into that. So really, what we need to hear from Amos today is that everything in our lives, including our business practices, need to be thought about clearly as we work through them and as we follow Jesus. I hope today that we will ask the question, How are my business practices? How am I at work? How am I following Jesus? Thanks, everybody.